Good afternoon, everyone. Got some breaking news on the DJI Mavic Mini 2. We have a release date and we also have pricing. Now I'm going to go ahead. We're going to share the screen. I'm going to get right to this here. I'm going to share the screen. Now it ended up that the pricing was last time for the Mavic Mini, the pricing was revealed on Best Buy's website. This time it's Adorama. We're getting the DJI Mavic Mini 2 Firmware combo at $599 and the DJI Mavic Mini 2 at $449. So that's it's a $150 difference between the two. So again, the Mavic Mini 2, $449. The Mavic Mini 2 Firmware combo is at $599. This was on Adorama's website, and of course, it's since been taken down. Now, our good friend Hey Kestelou also reported that has the release date as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Now, Mavic Mini 2 release date rumored to be November the 5th. Okay, that's that is the current rumor that we have at this point in time, and he received this information from Lauren Donauer. So, and Lauren, thank you for that information. So, at this point, this is what we know. With the release date, now that doesn't necessarily mean it's the availability date. It's the date that you're able to order this. Now, I want you guys to stay tuned to Build a Drone Reviewer this week, because if this is on November the 5th, okay, we probably should be getting one of those ads or those teasers from DJI to come out. Excuse me. One of those teasers from DJI will be coming out probably sometime this week with a shadowy figure, and it's hard to make the details out. And it's basically they'll come up with their new slogan and a date and a time. My guess it'll probably be, it went really well when they did the Mavic Air 2 at 9 p.m. Eastern time, and I'm having a feeling they might do this at the same time. Regardless of the time that it will be released, stay tuned to Build a Drone Reviewer. We will do a live stream that day. I may have some guests on board with me. We'll give you instant analysis and details. You may even get us to hit the buy button. Who knows? That will be fun. Gitman is here. Thanks for showing up. LE757, Fly Zone Drone Quadcopters, doing good. Hemtech, if it only gets a bump in video quality, is it worth it? That's a good question. But, there's supposedly, we're hearing things as far as a different battery is concerned, better motors, more powerful ESCs. So, besides the camera. So, all this is going to be hashed out. And of course, if we have any other additional information, we'll get that to you as well out here on the channel. But I wanted to get this information out, considering, that pricing definitely seems solid. This date seems to be realistic as well, too. Again, as I had been sharing with you guys, I think it's important that for DJI to do this before Black Friday. This is key. This is huge, because to be able to have this out, it gives them time to get them to the stores in time for Black Friday for sales. And the way the Mavic Mini sold, it was hard to find for months. I mean, months. You couldn't get it in the store. You had to order them. And up until maybe a few months ago, it was the same way. And I expect the same thing. So my strongest piece of advice to you, if you are interested in doing this, order it right away. Don't hesitate. Absolutely do not hesitate. And another piece of advice I would recommend, DJI always has on there, of course, the option to buy I always recommend the Firmware combo, because you're getting a lot. You'll probably get the 3 batteries. There'll probably be a case. There'll probably be prop guards and a few other goodies in there. I would definitely look at that for $150. The way those batteries run, the batteries are probably going to be at least $75, $80 a piece retail. So by the time, that's 2 extra batteries is just $150. You get so much more with that. So that's definitely something to look at. The DJI Care refresh is always something to pursue if you're interested in doing that. But one of the big things here is to be able to purchase this when it becomes available, because if you're going to wait, it's going to take too long. One of the other things that I recommend with it, DJI will always recommend an SD card with it. That's one thing I almost always do that, okay? Because I never go out and individually order SD cards, but that the SD card that they're going to recommend with this is going to work with this drone, and a piece of caution here, you want to make sure that it has read-write speeds that are going to be able to handle the capabilities of the camera on this. And again, we don't know for sure, and whenever this information gets leaked out, we're going to get this to you. So I want you guys to stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and make sure to bookmark a slot as soon as the time and on the day becomes available. We'll have a live stream here. We'll cover it, from start to finish. Of course, there's really no program, no event. DJI has been doing the soft releases, and it's been working very well for them, and I don't see any reason for them to stop. I felt privileged, and I had just a brief, not really a chat, but Billy Cowell reminisced about being able to go to the Good Morning America studios when the original Pocket was revealed, and I said, I felt real fortunate, as I know you did too, and the others that were there when the Mavic 2 was released over in Brooklyn. That was an incredible event, and those events are DJI puts on first class event all the way. And, right now, obviously, because of the pandemic, that's not going to happen, number one. Number two, this saves them a whole lot of money. Being able to just, do a soft release, have it directly on the website, have all the information on the website that you need, the videos out there, it does save them a lot of time and money to do that. Will it be that way going forward? I don't know. I'm hoping that maybe when they have a big release, say like a Mavic 3 in 2021, that they'll go full on and just have it come out, do an event like that, which I think would be great, because, a lot of people are really looking forward to that drone when it comes out next year. So, and there's going to be much more to come on that. So stay tuned for that as well. Wanted to get this information out to you so you can prepare it. So most importantly, you can prepare your pocketbook for this. It's $100 price increase all the way around from the last time around, but you have to remember, one of the things I see out on the groups all the time is, oh no, it's costing more. Well, understand something, okay? Look what you're getting for that. You're getting, it's rumored to be a 4K camera with that. I'm sure there's going to be other increases as well for that kind of a price. You're getting a lot of value for the dollar. I mean, seriously, even think about it. For $499, or for $449 and $599, for those kind of prices, the capabilities that this drone is going to provide, there's really nothing out there that'll match that. I mean, really, when you truly think about it. And hopefully, my big thing is, am I going to get it? Yes, I'm going to get it. Just to let you guys know that. There's another breaking news on there, but I don't think that's a real shock to you guys. I'm really hoping, and it's my prayer, that it's going to have the capability to be able to handle these moderate winds better, like the 15 to 20 mile an hour winds. Because, the Mini right now, when the winds get to 15 to 20, it really can't handle that. And it's time you got to come back, and you're out in the middle of a great shoot and you're getting some great video, and you got to come back and do that. So, my old eyes think the 2.7K is just fine. But the other updates that interest me, great job, Bill. Thanks for the updates. Patrick, thank you very much for stopping by. Winter is coming. I know, Gorilla Man. Winter's coming where you live, and you already own the original Mini, so you can afford to wait to see if it's worth upgrading right now, thinking it is better to put $599 towards the Mavic Air 2. You're probably right for you. You still have that, and that's a good choice. Hemtech, I'd be happy with upgraded intelligent flight modes too, waypoints. Yeah, I got to feel that they're going to do some upgrades as far as the software is concerned, and I think we will see some updates with that, which is great. I mean, it's nice to be able, as I know you've heard me state this before on the channel, DJI does not waste technology, and they pass it on down the line from their top of the line drones all the way down to the Mavic Mini. And I'm hoping that it'll be the same in this case. I'm hoping that DJI will go ahead and continue to pass this on down. And some of these things that we like, for instance, waypoints would be fantastic for this. I think that would be excellent. A follow me mode, that would be excellent as well too, because I know a lot of people like that. And on some of the other drones, and I'll give a brief example here, the Fimi X8 SE 2020, they've just had an update for the follow me mode. It's had a lot of issues and a lot of problems. I gonna be doing a video on that shortly. I'm gonna go out and take a test flight with that to see how that works. I've heard, but they've had a lot of issues in trying to get that ready. And again, I think a lot of it has to do with hardware software combination with that. I'm hoping that it works for that. But a lot of people enjoy things like that, like the waypoints and the follow me, and some of the other things. People like the panorama mode and the asteroid and helix and things like that. So maybe those kind of things will come. People enjoy that, and and that's a good way to showcase a drone off, especially to non-drone people, and for them to just be able to push a button and it can do some of these things and take some great pictures. Especially for a first-time drone owner, I think this is great. And they feel, and then they go back and take a look at the video and they're like, wow, I think it looks great. I see hints of a front back obstacle avoidance too. Hemtech, those pictures, and I do want to, that's one of the other things I want to let you know. We talked about in last week's live stream, I showed you some pictures. Those were Photoshopped, because the actual pictures that you see out on the FCC Grant ID database show a door like it is on the current Mavic Mini where you can insert your battery. So, again, my apologies for putting up those pictures. They were definitely Photoshopped. The battery compartment is probably still going to be the same. As far as obstacle avoidance is concerned, I don't know. Again, realizing some things, DJI is trying to get a lot of bang for the buck here, and they're also trying to be probably very weight conscious of this. They probably want to try to keep it, under 249 grams. And it's a tall order to do that, to add some benefits to this drone, but yet keep it at the same weight level. That's and pricing. Pricing, it didn't go up a whole lot with what we're going to be getting for that. So, and again, stay tuned for all this. We'll be getting some more news, I'm sure, this week on this. I'm sure we'll get some specs leaked from somewhere, somehow. And, and the kind of, and just to let you know, if you're out there looking and you see some things, obviously, if you get a chance, let me know, because I'd like to share this with everybody. But what to watch for is, screenshots of things, make sure that these are from some reputable sites and reputable people. For example, Drone XL and Hey Kestelou, he's a good source. He has some good information he puts out there. He's one of the very few people that I actually absolutely trust to, because he does try to verify all this information that he gets. So, if there are some things, I'm sure Hay's going to have that out there. So that's definitely a site to watch. Hopefully we can get Hay on in the next few weeks, because I'd really like to talk to him, about the Mavic Mini 2 and about some other things. So stay tuned for that as well. I'm trying to line up some guests here. Also, a programming note, okay? November the 3rd is the election night. We're going to have a very special program that night. We're not going to be live. We're going to be having a rebroadcast of the 10,000 subscriber anniversary celebration. Had the cream of the crop here that night. Had Kelly Shores, had Rick Smith, had Ken Dono here that night. Had Bill Thomas here. Had Marcus and Ron. The cream of the crop of drone reviewers. Billy wasn't available. I did ask him. It would have, just been icing on the cake. Really had a great time. I think you guys will enjoy the rebroadcast. It was one of my most favorite shows that I've ever done. We have, those guys are rock solid. They are the drone community to me, including Billy in this as well. They're the ones that I stay in touch with a lot. These guys have a real pulse and a real beat on how things are going on. They're just great people. They're fun to be around. Enjoy that episode. So that's going to be on Tuesday, November the 3rd at 8 o'clock. It will be a rebroadcast, and I'll make that very clear. So whenever you tune in that night at 8 o'clock, you're thinking it's live. No, it's not going to be live. But I'm going to have it scheduled. It's going to go out there automatically at 8 o'clock. And I will put disclaimers in there to make sure everybody knows that it's a rebroadcast. But I want you guys to enjoy that, okay? And the other thing, while this isn't a political pitch, But if you live in the United States, please go out and vote, either early voting or on November the 3rd. Make your voice be heard for democracy. Put some feet to your beliefs. Get out there, do your duty, and vote. That's all I'm going to say about that. So that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hopefully to be able to get out and do some flying on Sunday, get some videos together for you guys. Stay tuned for that. I got one coming up on the Fimi X8 SE 2020. I also have a couple of drones. I got one drone. It's the Beast. Marcus did a review on that. I'm going to be doing one. I have one on the MKX Bugs drone. Kelly Shorts did a review on that. Marcus has it as well. And I have another one coming. So look forward to these things. These things are going to be coming up. So we're going to have a lot of fun here. So stay tuned. And stay tuned in December. We're going to have a giveaway again. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. And what we're going to do this year, it worked out so well with the 10,000 subscriber anniversary celebration. We had T-shirts, a polo shirt, coffee mugs. That's what we're going to do in December for the holiday giveaway. So stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of fun. And, we're going to probably do that over a couple of nights. Valerie and I just had a great time doing that. And we're going to do it again. It's a way of me being able to give back to all you guys. So, Chris Hope, thanks for joining. And oh yeah, I want to call out, you see behind my shoulder, Mid-Valley Drones, Stephen Fox. Thank you so much for this t-shirt. You rock. These t-shirts are absolutely awesome. I can't thank you enough for that. And also for that pen. I'm going to have a hard time, probably fighting my wife for that pen. So, but for the t-shirt, again, thank you so much for that. And if you haven't, Stephen Fox is a great guy, great contributor. He's out on, I'm sure he's subscribed to all the channels. Definitely give him a thumbs up if he puts a video out there. He's a great guy, a great part of the drone community. And again, I can't thank you enough for that. Guys, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Have a great day today. And we'll see you next Tuesday. We'll see you this coming Tuesday at 8 o'clock for Rotor Talk Live. Until then, it's a great day to fly, guys. Take care.